This is the setting. War Memorial Stadium in Laramie, Wyoming. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the ECU Pirates and the Wyoming Cowboys. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse on the sideline.
I caught up with the Wyoming head coach before the game. The ground game is crucial today. With the freshman quarterback, they know they can rely on their senior running back to attack. He is a great safety blanket. If they get in trouble with the quarterback, they can just hand it off. The ground game will be important. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Pirates will kick off first, and here we go. And he's not going to take the touchback. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Straight ahead, it's Owens. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Moves the pocket. It's Applewhite. Out wide right, it's Owens. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Wells. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Got him right there.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Quarterback keeper. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by D to stop him short of the first down marker. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. A run for the quarterback. Inside the 25. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. They needed less than a yard, really too far to kick a field goal, a little too close to punt. Really not much of a decision there.
Yeah, and I really don't care where you're at on the field. 4th and inches, I like me to get inches, and I'm going for it. But especially when you're on the side of the field where you long field goal or maybe just punting the ball, nah, go for it.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Applewhite. Makes the grab. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions, and he's throwing the ball with a lot of conviction. You can tell this guy watched a lot of film. He has the answers to the test early in this game.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to run it in. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pollock.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out. Man, I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Owens. He's not going to get there. The defense getting penetration and stopping him behind the line.
And I think that's going to be a frustrating drive for this offense, man. You move the ball on your first possession right down the field, and you choose to be aggressive, and you choose to go for the touchdown. But now you get nothing out of this possession. The defense gets the stop. They get some momentum going in their favor.
And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
2nd and long here. They give it back to him. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
3rd down from the gun, Williams. Out of the backfield, he's open. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
Man, those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Final play of the quarter coming. On the run, it's Owens. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Still looking for our first score of the game as we start the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass, it's Applewhite. Touchdown, Wyoming. Fitted in the window for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Pirates will get things started here on offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants...
Sprinting away! Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
And how about the big play by the backup running back? Hey, listen, I don't get the ball much. I don't get to prove myself much. You know how you get more carries? You prove it when you do get it. And that is a big-time play. First touch, shows off the speed. He shows, hey, I can be this guy too. I need some more touches.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it.
Makes the grab in their space. The tap. Touchdown, Pirates. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Quick give. It's Owens. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
To the air, it's Applewhite. Right side, it's Wells. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Wells. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They'll need a bunch on second down. The run inside. It's Owens. Nowhere to go.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Throwing, Williams. Complete to Williams over the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Williams looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up.
We always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
From the gun, it's Gray. Sees a crease. Turning it on. He's at the 10. Touchdown, East Carolina. Rolled his way into the end zone.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To throw, it's Applewhite. Out wide right. It's Wells. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Turns up, it's Wells. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Long way to go on second down. He wants to throw it. Finds his man. It's Wells. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guys.
Oh, pressure's coming. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Drops back on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Pass to 6. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Driving forward, it's Owens. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they take it in for 6 more points. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Williams. Snags it over the middle. Hopping over his man. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The Pirates want to crank the tempo. Williams will pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
Second and long here. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Press center down's going to the air. Right side, it's Wells. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime.
Ready, go!
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with a look at UCLA taking on the Purdue Boilermakers.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Williams. Left side is Gray. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Running inside. It's Gray. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Williams looking for a man. Finds his man.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you, running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Here's Williams to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
You knew this first possession of the second half, it goes a long way deciding who's going to win this football game. It's tied, but this defense comes out. Great job setting up a 3rd and long, getting a stop, getting the ball right.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Williams to throw for it on 4th. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half around midfield. You can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big 4th down stop.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Hits inside, it's Owens. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Might as well run him again. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Rushes on, and down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. On the run, it's great. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20.
First of all, is where they won first, and then playing the pass, breaking on the football, forcing a fourth down, and in their own territory for the offense. Great job by this D.
And the Pirates will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for room. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Play action on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is the senior linebacker. Tie ball game as we play in the 3rd quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Owens. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Making the adjustment. This is a designed run. Past the 30. Bust through behind his pad. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Owens. Knocked down immediately.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Cowboys! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And the defense just has to do a better job in coverage in that situation. Down close to the goal line, you know it's going to be man coverage. You just have got to do a better job sticking on your guy. And the defender just simply got beat.
And they tacked on the extra point. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Williams. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Williams will pass. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Wants to throw on first. He lets one fly deep. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Williams finds his tight end. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Williams to the air again. Got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's Williams to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, ECU. The extra point here would tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
They don't need a bunch on second down. Looking downfield, it's Applewhite. Out wide right, it's Owens. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And, man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Third and long coming up. He's changing the play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Turns it upfield. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Cowboys racing to the line in a hurry up. Quick give. It's Owens. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Good, strong tackle.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, caused a wreck. That had to be a blown assignment. They need a huge play on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this offense in a tie game with a chance to drive for the go-ahead score. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. To the air, it's Applewhite. Under pressure. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. way to go on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Holds on. It's Wells. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Got him downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Cowboys are in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Man, you practice this all week for a reason. The 2-minute situation is so important. I like the completion. I like the first down. Let's see if we can get one more play in real quick before the 2-minute timeout.
Breaks into the open. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Applewhite. Out wide left. It's Wells. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Owens. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Got his man on the outside. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the under.
And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. What a boost you can get from something like that, and now they've got it 1st and goal with the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one, and 5 on the season.
And, man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there. Finish this thing off.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
Number 43 set to kick this one away.
On the move from inside his own 20. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Throwing, Williams. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. There he goes. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. Run in the red zone. It's Owens. And he charges across the line. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. Right side, it's Owens. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead.
Wyoming 40, East Carolina 28.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Williams. They're all over it. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And the defense gets home and gets the quarterback on the ground. We heard all week how important this would be, protecting the quarterback. Last week, this defense had 4 sacks. They've done a nice job. Forget this one and move on.
The Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.